What's happening in the markets? Why oil is rising? Why stocks are falling? What's happening to currencies? And most importantly, how this could affect you and your country. No panic, no hype, just clear facts and context. The intensification of the war in the Middle East has caused disruptions in one of the world's most important oil routes, the Strait of Hormuz. Approximately 20% of the world's oil passes through this strait. The moment the market sees supply risk, oil prices move immediately. During the war, oil prices rose sharply. This shook the markets. At the same time, major stock markets in the US, Europe, and Asia opened lower. Investors are shifting their money into safer assets. Travel and airline stocks are uneasy. Energy and defense stocks are rising sharply. This is a classic risk-off move. When uncertainty increases, investors reduce risk. Let's talk about oil. Your country may also be at risk because this is one of the factors that affects daily life. If oil prices rise excessively, gasoline prices rise rapidly, your transportation costs increase, airplane ticket prices rise, food distribution costs increase. This does not happen overnight, but it creates inflationary pressure. Some countries that import most of their energy, such as many European countries, India, Japan, can have their currencies damaged by high oil prices, and their cost of living may increase. That is why this war is so dangerous for the whole world. For oil exporting countries, on the contrary, such as Saudi Arabia, Canada, Norway, high oil prices can increase revenue. Therefore, depending on where you live, this war may strain your economy, destabilize it, or temporarily support it. But perhaps World War III is at the door. Why are investors selling right now? In reality, the stock market does not hate bad news. It hates uncertainty. An experienced investor should ask themselves these questions. Could this war escalate? Will oil supply be disrupted? Will inflation rise sharply? Will central banks delay interest rate cuts? This type of uncertainty causes widespread selling, but long-term investors do not worry about it. However, there is an important point. Markets usually overreact in the short term. Look at history first. You will see that geopolitical shocks have caused sharp declines, followed by stabilization. Of course, if the conflict does not spread further. Long-term investors do not make emotional decisions. They focus on fundamentals. Yes, that may sound cliché, but in situations like this, very few people can truly control their emotions. Currencies. What movements are happening? During times of crisis, money flows into currencies considered safe havens. Right now, the US dollar is strengthening, gold prices are rising. Some emerging market currencies are under pressure. If you are a citizen of a country whose currency is weakening, imported goods may become more expensive. If you have investments denominated in stronger currencies, this can actually benefit you. Currency movements are one of the fastest ways global events affect everyday purchasing power. How will this situation affect your country? Let me explain it simply. If you live in the following countries, United States, we will likely see increases in gasoline prices and short-term stock market volatility. Europe energy sensitivity is very high. Oil and natural gas prices are extremely important here. India/emerging markets. Oil imports are critical. Therefore, currency and inflation pressures may increase. Canada/oil exporters. If oil prices remain high, energy companies will benefit. The real question is not, is the market down today? The real question is Will this conflict disrupt global energy supply long enough to slow economic growth? That's what investors are watching. How should you think if you want to be an investor? Right now, I shouldn't make panic decisions. This is a time for discipline. Ask yourself these questions. How can I diversify my portfolio? Are my assets spread across sectors and geographies? Which energy or defense sectors should I invest in? Am I investing for 10 days or 10 years? Wars in our world will move markets quickly. However, long-term wealth and legacy are built by staying rational while others act emotionally. Never make a wrong move thinking, I am losing. Today's market situation is very serious. Global events are always a part of investing. We just need to follow them. The world never moves forward perfectly. If this conflict continues, I will try to analyze and share with you what it means for oil, inflation, stocks, and currencies. If the situation stabilizes, markets can recover quickly. I will try to inform you in the most accurate way. If you found this helpful, subscribe and comment below. Which financial topics should we talk about? Stay rational, stay informed, and see you in the next video.